What's up guys, Tom here, welcome to this video. Today I have this 2014 Ford Tourneo Custom with the 9-seat passenger configuration. So I'm going to show you around, I'm going to walk around the car, show you the exterior, interior, press all the buttons, show you all the functions and start it up. If you also want to watch a POV driving video of this Ford Tourneo Custom, make sure to click the link in the description below. So let's start with the key. The key is typical Ford key from these years. The unlock button, lock button, if you press twice it locks it so you cannot even open it from inside, and then the third one is unlock the rear door and the cargo doors basically. Okay, so let's unlock the car and let me show you around. So let's walk around the exterior of this car. As you can see right here, this has the halogen projector headlights with the cornering headlights right here. So let's open the hood. To open the hood, you need to insert the key, then turn left to release it, and then turn right and grab it at the same time. There you go. So this is the 2.2 liter diesel engine producing 135 horsepower. I'll leave all the specs in the description and put them in the video as well. Let's get inside and I'll show you the interior. Okay, so in the interior, let's start with the driver's seat right here. This puts the seat down. If you do it up, it puts the seat up. This rotary thing controls the angle, so basically it raises or lowers this part of the seat. And to adjust the back part, there's this rotary knob again. Put it back and forth, just grab onto this and move the seat with you. Okay, so this is the handbrake. This is the shifter. To engage reverse, you have to pull this ring up and go right here, like in every other Ford. Let me start it up. Let's turn all the lights and let's check it out from the outside once again. So let's turn on low beams, high beams, front and rear fog lights, and the warning lights. So these are the indicators on the side, below mirrors. Here you can see the fog lights. These are low beams and high beams in projector beam. These are the cornering headlights that engage once you turn the wheel to the right or left. This is the high beam, and these are the turn signals. And from the back here you can see this is the normal tail light. It gets brighter with the brake light. This is the turn signal, and this is the reverse light, and these are the rear fog lights. There's also the center reverse light right here. Okay, so let's turn off all the lights and let me show you the rest of the interior. So, windows, press up and down automatically, or if you hold, you can control them yourself. The passenger one doesn't have the automatic feature. You have to hold it for the window to go up and down. This controls the mirrors, so you turn the knob to the left and you can then control the driver's side mirror, left and right, up and down, and the same one when you turn it to right, it controls the passenger mirror, as you can see, left and right, up and down. This right here is the lock. This unlocks the vehicle. Now let's get on to here. This is the stop start feature that turns off your engine on the red lights, and this is to turn on or off the parking sensors. Okay, so let's have a look at the lights from the interior. This is turned off. It engages the day driving headlights. This is the parking lights, and this turns on the low beam. This is the front fog light, rear fog light. This is a nice feature. If you press on this, pops out. Now with this rotary knob you can adjust the angle of your headlights. So if you're towing or you have loaded up your van, you can adjust the angle downwards so you're not blinding the oncoming traffic. Now indicators left, right. If you pull to yourself, you flash, and like this it stays on the high beams. Okay, so this pull towards yourself engages the washers, pull away from yourself and it engages the washers in the back. And of course up and down. I'm not gonna do that too much. I have a dry windshield, and if you press on down it just wipes once. This is the cruise control, so turn the cruise control on and off with this button. These buttons are to set the speed higher or lower. This is to cancel the cruise control. You pull it closer to yourself, and this is to set a speed limiter. For example, in the city or when you have some speed trap, you can set a speed limiter and the van won't drive over the set speed. Now this is to control the voice commands and the phone, plus the volume of the system, radio, etc. So this controls the driver's display right here. So let me quickly go through. So let's turn off the limiter. There we go. And Okay, so that was the trip computer, and now you can go to information, system check, all system are normal. Settings, here you can set the driver assist, so traction control, hill start, and tire monitor. Display, here you can set the language, measuring units, temp units, and so on. Chimes, here you can turn on or off the warning chimes. Convenience locks, so here you can set up either global unlock with the key, or that you have to press twice to unlock the whole car. Okay, so this is all from this little display right here, and let's move on to these buttons. So this button turns on the heated windshield. As you can see, these little wires, that's the heated windshield, so that turns on the heated windshield, and this turns on the heated rear windows. This is how you control the vents, right here, like so. Okay, so let's go down to the climate control here. So this sets the fan speed, this sets the air to inside only, this is the temperature with the max AC, and this turns on or off the AC compressor. This sets where you want the air to go, and then there is this 12-volt socket for your accessories. This is the button to turn on the warning lights. This lights up when you lock the car. When you unlock it, it stays dark. And let me just go through rest of the features on the car, and then let's go through this screen right here. So you can see the sun visors right here with the mirrors. Then here you have some kind of holder. Here's the standard light, turn it off. In the middle it just turns on when the door is open, and on the right turns on completely. Same as here, plus reading lights for the left side and the right side, and central turning on. On the center seat you can also pull out this console with two cup holders, and this is the mirror for the passenger as well in the sun visor. Also you can move the sun visor to the side like that. And let's check out the glove box. Okay, you see there's plenty of space in the glove box. There's a button under the seat of the driver right next to the handbrake that turns on the heated seat for the driver. It is a little unusual, as when the button is down it's turned off, and when it's popped out it's heating and it's turned off, and it should tell you by this red area around the button. This is a nice place to put your phone if it's smaller. Here's another cup holder for the driver, and let's also take a look in the door. You can see that there's quite plenty of space right here, and also a little bit of space down here, with another big cup holder being right here. Okay, so let's go through this Ford Sync system real quick, and then I'll show you the back of the van as well. This is the basic control, the volume of the radio. You can turn off and on the whole system with this button. So let's turn it on back again, and this controls the main stuff. So let's go to navigation, and you can see that I would like to control it with this, but it's controlled with these arrows, or you can also control the system with this control on the steering wheel. If you just want to see the map and don't want to put any address into navigation, you can just press on this button, the map button, and that shows you the map. You can also choose in between normal view, current position, or 3D view like this. You can also see these buttons down here. You control these with this one. So if you want to mute, you can click on here. If you want to zoom, you can choose the zoom. Move, you can move around the map, and so on. So let's go back to the menu. Oh, this is the setting. So let me show you the setting. So this is the setting of the navigation. You can see the clock setting. You can set it to auto. You can set the summertime, or you can just set it manually. There's audio setting. So you can set the adaptive volume, sound, DSP setting, and also other stuff for the radio. Navigation settings. So this lets you set the route options if you want the car to ask you which way to go, if you want to avoid toll roads and other stuff. Map display. You can again set all this stuff in here if you want to see the speed limits on the navigation as well. And you can go to sync settings, and you can set up the Bluetooth devices and so on. So that's all from the setting. Let's go to CD. If you have the CD, you can just click on here and you play the CD. There's a CD in this car, so if you want to get it out, just click on this. It's gonna eject it. If you want to put it back in, just put it back in. This is the radio. To switch the stations, you can just choose like this, and it pops out a list of radio stations. This also allows you to adjust the radio manually if you need to. Okay, so aux.
No
This
USB
is
device.
This is when you have USB or Bluetooth device inserted or connected, and phone is for Bluetooth pair phones. So that's about it with this system. And I almost forgot to show you this main cubby space right in front of the steering wheel with the set USB port, aux in, and another 12-volt socket. So let's close it up. And this is all from the front of the car. So let me show you the back. So let's turn off the engine. So let's take a look in the second row. Here you can see the second row seating. Get in. Okay, so here you can see this manual window. Okay, so you can just open it up like this, and so you can have a little bit of air in the back, and then close it back again like this. Here you have the AC vents and AC controls for the rear AC. Here is your light right here. And so this is pretty much it. There's a lot of space. If you press this, the seat goes forward, and right here you can open it up to get into the back of the van, the third row. Okay, sitting in the back row, there's decent amount of space for the knees. There's not that much headroom. Here is another light right here, and you can see another AC vents from the back for the back seats for the third row. There's no openable window back here. Okay, so let me show you the rear as well. So let's open up the rear cargo space area. Okay, so this is how the rear looks like. This big unit is hiding the rear AC unit. If the van would not have the AC, this would not take as much space and it would look like this. So as you can see, there's a decent amount of space even with the third row in place. Here you can see you can get out of the van. You can open the door with this yellow thing. And here you can see another light for the cargo space. Okay, so this is all from the Ford Tourneo custom van. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe to see more videos like this. If you want to see the POV with this van, make sure to check out the link in the description, and I'll see you in the next one.